Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, aka Diamonds and Stitches, and today I am continuing my collaboration with Jene at the review. And we are doing Seahawks pieces because we both love the Seahawks, which is a football team in Seattle. And please go and check out Jene's channel. It is called The Review, and I will have the description in my description box below. I will have all of her details, so you can go to her channel and check out her awesome custom that she had done of a Seahawks piece that she had designed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Mine is not a custom piece. I just bought it from the ShowHouse store on AliExpress. It is a 40 by 40 and it is in squares. And I have not done anything since our last Wip and Sip last Wednesday. And so tonight, let's get a bunch done. Now, Jene and I are doing part 2 of the Would You Rather tags. So this might be pretty funny if you have not seen my Would You Rather tag from last week, part 1. You should go check it out. It's pretty funny. But yes, some of the questions are let's just say it was very funny. I'm just gonna fix a little bit of the bubbling here that are gonna be pretty easy to do. And you know what? Oh, well, it's all right. Okay, I'm just gonna fix a little bit. It's not horrible. It's just up just a touch, just enough that I see it with my naked eye, not that super close. So I think we'll be okay. All right, so I dumped out a whole bunch of diamonds, and first let's talk about the Seahawks. So they played on Sunday. They did awesome, much more awesome than the prior week where it was a home game and they lost. But this week, they were on the road. They did a great job, pulled out a fantastic win. And, yeah, I was not having to yell and scream at the TV this week like I did the prior week. It was just a really good game all over the place. I was very happy with our win. And little Mr. Chris Carson managed to hang on to the ball. So he either, figured out what his issue was or, yeah. So happy again to have you back, Chris. Keep it up. Thank you very much. And, is Clowney not the best? Like, I just love him. There's a couple of favorites I have on the team. If you follow football at all and you're a Seahawks fan, you probably know, but I love the twins, the Griffin boys, Shaquille and Shaquem. Shaquem is my favorite, and his charm, his smile is just, that kid lights up a room. He's got such a great positive outlook to life, and his brother is just hilarious, and they're pretty funny together, like them. And then yeah, we've just got some great players. I'm really impressed with our team this year, and we could do a lot of damage this year. That's what I'm hoping. And football as a whole this week last weekend was not horrible. I watched a lot of college football. Poor Nebraska, if you are a Cornhusker, holy good night, nurse. I don't know what happened to you, but I have a gal that I used to work with who lives in Nebraska, and she is a Cornhusker through and through, and we were texting the whole entire game, and it was just I have a hair, you guys, a hair. So anyways, and then of course, you know that the other two teams, well, I don't particularly like one team, but our college football, Huskies and Cougs. Well, the Cougs lost, but the Huskies pulled out an awesome win. So that was pretty awesome. Eason, our quarterback, is doing some really great things. That kid, if he can keep healthy and whatever, could have a very bright future in the NFL. So it's actually really cool to me to watch college football and then see these kids get drafted. You know, like I was a Baker Mayfield watcher for a long time. Gardner Minshew, the same, you know, even though again, wrong team. But it's interesting to see what he's doing on the not the Panther. Oh, for goodness sakes. I know which team he plays for. Okay, enough football. Okay, let's get working on this and let's do part 2 of our Would You Rather tags. Okay, so number 26 was, would you rather be stranded in the jungle or in the desert? Whew, that's a tough choice. I don't like creepy crawly things and snakes. Snakes live in the jungle, right? Oh, I'm not a fan of snakes. Don't like snakes. And so, though the desert's hot and I like the desert, but then, you know, I've watched too many desert shows that are like, oh, people have, you know, they see mirages and there's no water. I really like water. So, God, that's really, I'm going with the desert. I just, you know, jungle seems wet and a lot of things hiding in trees. Nope, thank you very much. 27. Would you rather marry the hottest person alive or marry the smartest person alive? Oh dear. I don't know that I could marry the smartest person because then I would seem really dumb, right? And oh my gosh, I don't know. And then it would be, if I married the hottest person alive, then people are looking at you going, well, why in the world is he with her? Like, oh dear. Golly, I guess the hottest person because really I don't want to seem dumb. So and I don't want to be looked down on by, you know, marrying the smartest person alive because then they're thinking that they're smarter than you at all times, right? Like they're better than you, smarter than you, and I'm sorry, no. I need to be an equal. Oh, that's a hard one, but I guess hottest person alive. Number 28, would you rather have to wear sweatpants for the rest of your life or never be able to wear sweatpants again? Well, I consider sweatpants yoga pants now, so I definitely would like to live in yoga pants for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. Though they can't be those ugly spandexy kind, like, have you guys seen those new ones that Kirkland, Costco put out, the Kirkland brand? They're super nice. I have a couple of pairs of them and they're not see-through. They're not spandexy, you know, because nobody wants to see everything when you bend over. Now, if we're talking about saggy, baggy elephant sweatpants, yeah, I could go without that for the rest of my life. But I don't even know if they sell those anymore, do they? Like, I certainly have not seen stuff like that. So, but yes, the my new version of sweatpants being yoga pants. I would definitely do that. Okay, number 29. Would you rather invent a new gadget or discover a new species? Okay, a new species of what? Like if it's a new species of fish? Yeah, totally want to do that. If it's a new species of like... Okay, number 29. Would you rather invent a new gadget or discover a new species? Okay, I'm guessing, well, I kind of need more information. New species of what? Um, yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cool to be known for, finding a new species or inventing a new species. Yeah, discover a new species. It would be cool to discover a new species, however, and be the person known for that. However, I think I would like to invent a new gadget, something that, people really needed and was going to use and like would make me a lot of money because in turn, like that would help other people out too. And so there would be a benefit, there would be a win-win, right? So be famous for inventing a gadget and making a lot of money and benefiting others. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, number 30. Would you rather always have a song stuck in your head or always have an itch that you can't reach? Okay, it doesn't say that it's the same song, so oh, just a second. Excuse me. This cold is kicking me, you guys. Kicking me. I think that I would rather have a song stuck in my head, and hopefully it's not the same song, so it would change because I like singing and I like music. So I think I would rather have that because I have had itches that I can't reach and are never ending. And it is no fun. Like I have seriously scratched myself until I bleed. So I don't think that itching, a perpetual itch, what was it? Always have an itch that you can't reach. Oh, yeah, no, no, thank you. That is not a good option. I will take a song. Thank you. Okay, number 31. Would you rather meet your favorite fictional character or your favorite musician? Favorite musician. Yeah, I think I would like to meet my favorite musician. Well, I have a couple of them, so that would be really difficult. But I'm not a super awestruck person, like, ooh, that person is so famous and that would be, so awesome to meet them one day or whatever. I'm not really like that. I kind of think that everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. And, and that I don't think that anybody is better than anybody else. And so, we're just different and that's the way we're supposed to be. And, so I think that meeting my favorite musician would be more that, we would be able to talk about like the songs and, how you came up with that. And instead of being like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet blah, 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 so excited, like, little girls over Taylor Swift. Or, okay, I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I would have met Justin Timberlake and probably fallen all over him, even though, he's jailbait. I mean, not anymore, but it's still really bad because he's not anywhere as close to my age. Whatever. Okay, number 32. Would you rather have an always would you rather have to always watch your favorite show live and sit through all the commercials, or DVR it but never know the ending because it stopped recording too soon? I would sit through the commercials. And because, yeah, while the commercials are annoying, okay, back in the day, we didn't have an option. And we watch commercials, and sometimes the commercials were dang funny. And I have to admit that now when I do watch a commercial every once in a while, especially, because I watch football live, and the commercials through that by the way, have you guys seen the new Tide commercials that have come out? I wonder if they're on for regular TV, but they definitely come out for the football, and it's Peyton Manning and some other famous, actors and actresses and football people and stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is the funniest thing ever. That they're trying to change laundry day from Sunday to Tuesday because that's not a football day or a football game day. It is hilarious. Like, the commercials are super funny. And the Bud Light one and the Bud Light, what is it? Platinum, Bud Light Platinum versus Bud Light. Oh my gosh, funniest commercials ever. So yes, I think I would, most commercials are boring as anything, but some are pretty dang funny. So I would rather watch a show and know what has happened and sit through those stupid commercials than not. I hate getting to the end of the book and going, I need more. So yeah. Okay, number 33. Would you rather always know what time it is or always have exact change? Oh. I don't use money anymore, sadly. Like, I use my debit card for absolutely everything, so having exact change is never an issue because it's on my debit card. And I don't wear a watch anymore, and I used to be a watch fanatic, and it was basically so I always knew what time it was, though I was never on time for anything anyway, so, but I think I would like to know what time it is all the time, because I am, sometimes I lose track of time and I forget, and so it would be kind of cool to have that. Okay, just a second, guys. Sorry about that. My youngest son came and wanted to chit chat. Always has a knack every time. I could be laying in bed for like hours and nobody comes and sees me. And as soon as I start doing something interesting, they're all like, ooh, let me talk to you. No, seriously, I love it and I cherish it. So, yep. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, always know what time it was or have exact change. So I would rather, I guess, know what time it is because I am forever, either losing my phone, needing to find my phone to find out what the time is because that's how I know what time it is some electronic. Okay, number 34. Would you rather be an unknown superhero or a famous villain? I think, and this is going to sound strange, but I think that I would rather be a famous villain because villains always have their faces hidden, right? Like, you think of it, Joker, I can't even, Poison Ivy had a thingy over her. Yeah, I mean, they always have like a mask on or their face is hidden in some way. Whether it's by like a lot of makeup or a mask or something, right? So I think that I would rather be a famous villain. And yeah, I like doing evil things. I want to be known for it. Yeah, but I don't want anybody to know my true identity. So there's a difference. Yeah. Okay. Go in there. Where am I? Number 35. Would you rather be a brilliant scientist or a famous painter? Oh man. Okay, so currently I can't paint, so and I envy people who do. And then science was never my strong suit, plus I didn't really like it. So those are both really hard choices. I guess painting because I like making pretty things and yeah, though I don't want to be a tortured famous, which they didn't say it was. But like I don't want to be like Van Gogh, where he was so tortured and then he wasn't famous until after his death. And so yeah, I don't yeah. Science is not my thing. It is not my thing. I don't love it but I do love color and shapes and yeah, so famous scientist. Okay. Oh, Number 36, would you rather eat as much chocolate as you want forever without any negative side effects or receive $1 million? Okay, hands down chocolate. Come on. If there were no negative side effects, like I didn't get fat and I didn't get acne and you know, I didn't get headaches from eating it or cavities or like any of the bazillion things that can happen by eating a lot of sweets, I think that I would, yeah, because you know what? I'll try and get my $1 million another way. Maybe I could turn eating chocolate into making $1 million by being able to eat as much chocolate, like in one of those you know, those food shows that, you know, as many hot dogs, like how many hot dogs can you eat or marshmallows or whatever. Okay, how much chocolate you can eat, and I wouldn't have any side effects, right? And I could just keep eating it. I could win money, prize money, by eating a lot of chocolate. See, bright side. And chocolate. Okay, number 37. Would you rather always have mismatched shoes or always have mismatched earrings? Okay, who thinks of this? Definitely not. Okay, no, because if you wear mismatched shoes, people just think that you're dumb. Like, not gonna lie, when I was pregnant, I actually did wear mismatched shoes because they were very similar and they were almost the same color, and I couldn't see over my fat stomach because and I'm not kidding you, I was a whale. I gained 80 pounds. So with that third child, and she wrecked my body forever. That's the story I'm going with. It had nothing to do with the donuts I ate. And so anyways, I could not see. But somebody pointed it out. I would rather wear mismatched earrings because then, you know, you could pull that off. You could pull that off as oh yeah, no, that's a style I was going for today, you know? Totally. Mismatched shoes, that's hard to pull off more than once, okay? Really hard. Number 38, would you rather be able to see your own future or be able to see everyone's future but your own? Oh. I think, oh, that's kind of tough. That's kind of like knowing when you're going to die. Because if you know everybody else's future, you know what's going to happen to them, right? And I don't really want to know what is happening with I guess I want to know what my own future looked like. Good Lord. And not for any selfish reasons, more so that I don't want to be, it's more of the, you know, kind of the burden of knowing what's going to happen to somebody else and whether it's good or bad for them, and not being able to say anything and knowing that it's going to happen, and always having that like impending sense of, you know, celebration or doom. Like, ooh, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I guess I only really kind of want to know all about myself, because then in some weird way I think I could control that. I don't know. I have control issues. Okay, number 39. Would you rather only drink water or never eat cookies again? Would you rather only drink water or never eat cookies again? I guess rather only drink water. Oh, yeah, never. Oh, okay. Rather only drink water, because really, water's good for you. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Number 40. Would you rather never remember someone's face or never remember someone's name? Okay, so I have that issue already for both. I have the hardest time remembering people's names, and even though I know you really well, I can still draw a complete blank, especially if I'm, yeah, you know, not even having to introduce somebody or anything. Like, oh yeah, I totally can draw a blank there too. But I can pull off, I'm so sorry. I am having a brain fart and your name has just escaped me more so than, yeah, I've met you a billion times, but I can't remember your face. Like, I think I could pull off the can't remember somebody's name and have been able to pull it off for quite some time. So, because I am really and truly bad at it, and everybody who knows me knows that. Like, I'm always the person who says, oh, what's his face? The guy with the whatever, right? Or, the gal who does the cleaning at the place. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Everybody seems to know what I'm talking about. Because I'm really bad at this, you guys. Okay, 41. Would you rather sleepwalk every night or sleep talk every night? Okay. Well, I actually do sleep talk. And I don't think I'd want to sleepwalk because, and I don't think I do. I have a couple of kids who did used to sleepwalk and would do very weird things when they were sleepwalking. And so, yeah, and that actually can be quite scary because you don't know what you're doing, right? I would rather sleep talk, even though I have said some things in my sleep that I probably should not. And the more stressed I get, the more I sleep talk. But so far, I mean, I used to recite grocery lists in my sleep back when my kids were younger. Or, things that were going on in the day. Or if I, and that, yeah. Sometimes I sleep talk about plans that I have, but for the most part, they're really trivial, or that's what I've been told, very trivial things that I talk about in my sleep. So hopefully I don't spill secrets or anything. Or naughty things that I should not, I think a lot and should not say, because my mommy taught me, if you have nothing nice to say, say nothing at all. And that goes for sleep talking too. So she would say. Okay, number 42. Would you rather have your thumbs replaced, with your big toes, or have your pinky fingers replaced with your pinky toes? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, well, you guys, I hate feet. This is a deep, dark, down secret I'm telling you guys right now. I despise feet. People's feet gross me out. And the only cute feet ever are baby feet. And then once they start growing, they are no longer cute. And feet just gross me out. Like, I would never be able to be a shoe person, a shoe salesperson, or a massage therapist, who had to like massage feet, or a nail tech, because feet gross me out. They really, really do, you guys. And so I don't, oh my God, my hands, you see your hands all the time. At least feet you can cover up with socks, right? But your hands, if I, okay, well, I'm going to caveat this with, I guess I would replace my thumbs with my big toes, because that's probably closer to the size and shape, sort of, as my thumbs are, than my pinky finger and my pinky toes are, because my hands are kind of long and slender, whereas my pinky toe, well, my toes are smaller and kind of roundy, and so I'd have to wear gloves forever. Like, I would be that person wearing white gloves forever if I had my big toe as my thumbs, because that would be what I choose. Oh, gross. Okay. Number 43. Would you rather have lots of energy or have lots of money? Honestly, it's kind of a toss-up. I would love to have lots of money for various reasons, and not all of them selfish. I would also like to have lots of energy so that, I was able to do a lot more things in my day than I currently do. But I think I would rather have lots. It sounds so selfish, but I think I'd rather have lots of money, and mostly because you can do things with that, and heck, hire somebody to train you to have more energy. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, number 44. Would you rather always have really slow internet or always have a really bad phone signal? Oh, man. Oh, okay. Really slow internet, I guess. Though I would be so ticked because I am very fast paced for the most part. You know, I talk fast, I think really fast, I read fast, I do things fast, I click really fast when I'm on my computer. I type fast. The only things I do real slow are diamond painting and cross stitching. Don't ask why. So I have a real hard time with slow internet, but to have a bad phone signal, what was it? Yeah, a really bad phone signal that I was getting cut in and out all the time, would irritate the living bejeebas out of me. So I guess I would rather live with the slow internet, which, oh, seriously, would kill me. Okay, number 45. Would you rather always say what you are thinking or never say anything again? Didn't we kind of have something like that? Wouldn't you rather always say what you are thinking or never say anything again? Well, I'm a really blunt person, so I would always be saying what I'm thinking anyway, so that wouldn't be much different than what I do now. Not being able to say anything again would absolutely, I can't keep my stuff to myself. Oh, I have things to say. And opinions to put out there. So yeah, no, I speak my mind most of the time, and but in a nice way, not in a cruel way. So yeah. Number 46. Would you rather have a lifetime subscription to Netflix or an unlimited gift card to Starbucks? Oh. Kind of two of my favorite things, people. I love me some Netflix. But unlimited gift card to Starbucks. Well, I'm going to go with the unlimited card to Starbucks because if it's unlimited, I could go so many times a day and get so much, like the lifetime subscription to Netflix would be so much cheaper than a unlimited gift card to Starbucks would be for me. Because I could go to Starbucks probably 3-4 times a day, eat there, drink a whole bunch. Yeah. Whereas my subscription to Netflix is only what, $10 a month or something, so I spend way more than that at Starbucks a day. So when I go, but I don't do that very often anymore because holy Batman, Starbucks can really rack up the money. Number 47. Would you rather receive $5,000 every week for the rest of your life, or would you and your best friend receive $1,000 for the rest of your life? $1,000 for the rest of your life, or $5,000 every week for the rest of your life? I feel like there's more of this missing. Would you rather receive $5,000 every week for the rest of your life, or you and your best friend receive $1,000 for the rest of your life? Okay, so the way that I read this is that if I received $5,000 every week for the rest of my life, but then if me and my best friend only receive $1,000, is it $1,000 for the week for the rest of your life? Then yes, me and my best friend. But if it's $5,000 every week for the rest of my life, then I would take that 5,000 and I would give half of it to my best friend. So every week. So there you go. But I think that the way they mean it is you and your best friend receive 1,000 for the rest of your life. A week. I think that that's kind of how it was meant. Then I would actually pick that option because I don't want my best friend to think, oh, she is, you know, she's getting this money every week, and she feels obligated to give it to me or whatever, that it was split evenly between the two of us with no strings. Like nobody felt like there was obligations or that there was bitterness or anything like that. So while yes, the 5,000 a week is more money, even if you split it in half, there would still be I feel there would still be the issues of, like, you know, somebody feeling like they're being, you know, handed, yeah, that's a weird question. That is a weird question. Okay, number 48. Would you rather know every language or know how to talk to animals? Okay, I would like to, I would like both, but I think I would like to know every language, because then no matter where I was, I would know what people are saying. And it's not so much that I was conversing with them or anything. No, it's more that I'm nosy and I want to know what's being said. So, you know, so all of the nail salons that I go to, you know, are run by really lovely Asian families, and some are Korean, some are Vietnamese. It depends, you know, and sometimes I would love to know what it is that is being said, you know, while they are doing things, because then they'll stop mid sentence while they're having their conversation, and then she'll look at me and she's like, "You need your eyebrows waxed?" And I'm like, "No." And or "Not today." And she's like, "No, you need your eyebrow waxed." And I'm like, and I do not have a unibrow. So and I'm like, "No, today," you know, because really I have to psych myself up for an eyebrow wax because I have very sensitive skin and very thick hair, and the two do not get along very well. And so, you know, and then they go back to their conversation and I'm like, "Oh man, what is she saying? Like, is she saying, oh, look, this girl is so cheap," or like she really needs that eyebrow wax because look, it's creeping across her forehead or whatever? Because, you know, I would say that. And because I don't know, my imagination is now running wild over what is being said. So yeah, I think I would like to know the other languages, just because, again, I'm nosy and I want to know what's being said. Not so much that I can carry on a conversation, though that would be cool too, depending on which circumstance I was in. Oh man. Okay. Number 49. Would you rather only have a GPS with weak signal or have to use only maps? Oh gosh. Okay, well, I can't read a map. I really and truly cannot read a map. I just, nope, I cannot read a map. And so I'll take a GPS with a weak signal any day. Yeah, I am not a map person. And it's so funny because when we moved here, I got lost a lot in the area we lived in. And this was back in the day before cell phones and well, personal cell phones that everybody had, right? And not only that, but I didn't have anybody to call anyways because my family wasn't here and I hadn't made a lot of friends yet. And so other than the school phone number, which actually, frankly, I needed because I was always so lost that I was late picking up my kid all the time. And but I would get lost on the roads and stuff. And so then I would stop at a gas station and ask for directions. And they'd always be like, oh yeah. And they pull out the map and they're like, if you follow this and you go south here and then you turn north there and whatever. And I'm like, could we put it in layman's terms? Can you tell me, are there any landmarks? Is there like a target? Should I be turning, at the lights by the train station or 7-Eleven or something, like give me some landmarks. You go through 4 lights and then you're gonna turn left and then you're gonna go past and you're gonna see a fire station. I need those kind of directions. That's me. And yeah, you put a map in front of me and go, oh, you go south here and then you do this and then you go towards the lake over here to the south. And I'm like, okay, no. So map reading is not my thing. So I would rather take the weak GPS signal, though I know I'd probably get lost a lot. Okay. Number 50. Would you rather get the hiccups every time you laugh or sneeze every time you cough? Oh, man. Okay, I have done both those things too. And laughing and hiccuping are not fun, and neither is sneezing and coughing. So, I think I would rather take the I think I'd take the laughing and coughing. No, wait, what was it? Hiccuping. Hiccuping and laughing at the same time, because if I cough and sneeze, just remember I've had 4 children and the bladder is not what it should be. And so, yeah, things happen when those things happen. Though I also tinkle when I pee too. I mean, laugh too. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, seriously, you guys are getting to know way more about me than, other people do who are very much, are with me frequently. So, oh dear me. Okay, so here, I'm trying to find another color. What is that one? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is number 8. So yeah, so that is it for the part 2 of the Would You Rather tag questions. I am not sure what Jene and I have up our sleeves for next week. I'm gonna need to get with Jene and find out what she'd like to do. I know that we would like to do maybe some football trivia or something like that. Some Seahawks trivia, potentially in our Whip. I think she does Whip and Chats and I do Whip and Sips. And but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. Sometimes I wonder who the heck comes up with these questions. Cause wow. Yeah. I do know that there's some other tags that we can do. There's all kinds of tags. If this is, I hear this a lot from creators, like, I don't know what to talk about, or I don't know, if anybody would listen to me, and, or I ramble a lot. Okay, I ramble too. I do. And that's okay, if you have things to say, just, talk about something until you feel comfortable. Most people are pretty good and, pretty nice, or they'll give you some hints. There are a lot of get to know me tags. All you need to do is Google, I think that this is how I found them, was I Googled get to know me tags for YouTube videos, I think is what I Googled. And, you know, a couple of things came up. And I looked at all the questions, and there were quite a few of them that I did not like or did not apply to me. And then when you get into that, sometimes there's other suggestions or things like that for additional ones. And so, yeah, you know, or write down, like for me, I keep a book, a little book, and I think, oh, that would be an interesting topic, or, you know, maybe somebody would like to know about that, or, and so then I write it down, and when I'm stumped over some things to talk about, you know, I can pull out my little book and go, oh, this would be a really good Whip and Sip conversation or whatever. And, you know, once you start feeling comfortable and you start talking and getting into a groove, you find your voice, and then you're on your way. So, yeah. Okay, well, you guys, I got a good amount of the blue beak done, or the top of the beak anyways. This part down here, I'm going to have to figure out. Wonder what color that is. So yeah, so for today, I think that that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to let you know, please go check out Jene at the review. Again, her information will be in the description box down below. I also have my giveaway going on, my surprise giveaway for Name My Bat, my cute little bat that I got from Evermoment. And so I will also link that. And then what else have I got going on? If you guys have been following the creator collab box, no, what are we calling it? The crafting carousel box of crafting goodies, DP and crafting goodies. It made its way to the first person. And so you should see an update in a little while about that, and it's on its way to its second person now. So really excited about that, to see where it's going, and what is being chosen out of the box. It's so much fun, you guys. And so check for updates on that with the other collaborators that I was doing that on, which is Mindy's Diamond Moments, Becky's Crafting for Madness for Crafting, and Kiss My Crafts, and myself. And yeah, so thank you so much for sticking with me and you know, listening to my ramblings about football and our questions. And yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I am going to go and take some NyQuil and try and kick this cold, because it's been over a week and I'm done. I'm over it. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.